Some practices among the Igbos that are not traceable in Israel, the Passover. According to Bible in Exodus 12:8-9, and they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it. Eat not of it raw, nor sodden at all with water, but roast with fire, his head with leg, with the portenance thereof. This is a Bible portion we have read for a long time without figuring out that this has been the origin of the popular nkwobi dish. The Igbos have been eaten with the bitter herbs known as otaze. Nkwobi is actually made from goat head, legs, and portenance, as mighty Yahweh command the Yahweh people. On the contrary, many people prepare it without knowing that its source is Yahweh, and they pollute it with maggi and other unclean things. Our conclusion here is that this is a common practice among Ndi-Gboo on account that it was a command from Yahweh to them as the chosen people, not to the impostors that call themselves Israel, Jews, or Hebrews. And that is why what they practice as Passover, called Seder, is not in accordance to the stipulated instructions concerning Passover in the Bible, which means to say that they are not the chosen people. Rather, they copied Passover from the Igbos and practice it wrongly. In other words, what the Igbos call Passover is Uririn Gabiga, meaning the feast for crossing over. Yahweh laws on harvest, yet observed among Igbos. According to Bible in Leviticus 23:22, and when ye reap your harvest of your land, you shall not make clean radiance of the corners of the field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the strangers. The above practice is maintained among the Igbos until this time, but the contrary is the case with those that call themselves Israel. Service of 6 years and settlement in the 7th year among Igbos. According to Bible in Deuteronomy 15:12-14, and if thy brother, a Hebrew man or an Hebrew woman, be sold unto thee, and serves thee 6 years, then in the 7th year thou shalt let him go free from thee. And when thou sendest him out free from thee, thou shalt not let him go away empty. Thou shalt furnish him liberally out of thy flock, and out of thy floor, and out of thy winepress. This remain a common practice among the Ndi-Gboo even unto this time, as they yet have young men who serve under their superior, and at the end of the stipulated years, they get settled. Marriage practices among the Ndi-Gboo. It is evident enough that the Igbos and all Africans have a standard and practice of conducting marriage in the night, and in such an occasion is where the dowry is usually settled, and the woman, that's wife as the English call, is handed over to her husband alongside with her maid, without any other bottleneck, as can be confirmed in Genesis 29:22-25. And Laban gathered together all the men of the place and made a feast. And it came to pass in the evening that he took Leah, his daughter, and brought her to him. And he went in unto her, and Laban gave unto his daughter Leah Zilpah, his maid, for an handmaid. And it came to pass that in the morning, behold, it was Leah. And he said to Laban, What did not I serve with thee for Rachel? Wherefore then hast thou beguiled me? According to Bible in Genesis 27, 51 to 52, then 54, then 58 to 59, it is written, Behold, Rebekah is before thee, take her and go, and let her be thy master's son's wife, as the Lord had spoken. And they did eat and drink, he and the men that were with him, and tarried all night. And they rose up in the morning, and he said, Send me away unto my master. And they called Rebekah and said unto her, Wilt thou go with this man? And she said, I will go. And they sent away Rebekah their sister, and their nurse, and Abraham's servant, and his men. According to Bible in Matthew 25, 1 to 10, it is written, Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps, and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell, and buy for yourself. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. As has been confirmed from the Bible portions above, it is necessary to point out here that the Ndi-Gboo are the re-choosing nation, not the so-called Jews or Israel. And due to staying out in the night on account for their marriage, the woman's people usually demand for what the Ndi-Gboo call ego igrigi, meaning money for night due. It is so unfortunate that the Ndi-Gboo abandoned the marriage standard from Yahweh and rather accepted the deceptive marriage pattern from the adversary, the devil, through Europeans that are conducted during the day, such as church wedding, court marriages, etc. Marriage by inheritance among Ndi-Gboo. According to Bible in Deuteronomy 25, 5 to 10, it is written, If brethren dwell together, and one of them die, and have no child, the wife of the dead shall not marry without unto a stranger. Her husband's brother shall go in unto her, and take her to him to wife, and perform the duty of an husband's brother unto her. And it shall be that the firstborn which she beareth shall succeed in the name of his brother which is dead, that his name be not put out of Israel. And if the man like not to take his brother's wife, then let his brother's wife go up to the gate unto the elders, and say, My husband's brother refuseth to raise up unto his brother a name in Israel. He will not perform the duty of my husband's brother. Then the elders of the city shall call him and speak unto him. And if he stand to it and say, I like not to take her, then shall his brother's wife come unto him in the presence of the elder, and loose his shoe from off his foot, and spit on his face, and shall answer and say, So shall it be done unto that man that will not build up his brother's house, and his name shall be called in Israel, the house of him that had his shoe loose. According to the Bible, in Genesis 38, 6 to 11, it is written, "And Judah took a wife for his firstborn, whose name was Tamar. And Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord slew him. And Judah said unto Onan, Go in unto thy brother's wife, and marry her, and raise up seed to thy brother. And Onan knew that the seed should not be his. And it came to pass, when he went in unto his brother's wife, that he spit it on the ground, lest that he should give seed to his brother. And the thing which he did displeased the Lord. Wherefore he slew him also. Then said Judah to Tamar, his daughter-in-law, Remain a widow at thy father's house till Shelah my son be grown. For he said, Lest peradventure he die also, as his brethren did. And Tamar went and dwelt in her father's house. According to Bible, Ruth 1, 11 to 13, it is written, And Naomi said, Turn again, my daughters, why will ye go with me? Are there yet any more sons in my womb, that they may be your husbands? Turn again, my daughters, go your way, for I am too old to have an husband. If I should say, I have hope, if I should have an husband also tonight, and should also bear sons, would they tarry for them till they were grown? Would ye stay for them from having husbands? Nay, my daughters, for it grieveth me much for your sakes, that the hand of the Lord is gone out against me. According to Bible in Mark 12, 18, 25, it is written, Then came unto him the Sadducees, which say there is no resurrection. And they asked him, saying, Master, Moses wrote unto us, if a man's brother die, and leave his wife behind, and leave no children, that his brothers should take his wife, and raise up seed unto his brother. Now there were 7 brethren, and the first took a wife, and dying left no seed. And the second took her, and died, neither left he any seed. And the third likewise. And the 7th had her, and left no seed. Last of all, the women died also. In the resurrection, therefore, when they shall arise, whose wife shall she be of them? For the 7 had her to wife. And Jesus answering said unto them, Do ye not therefore err? Because ye know not the scriptures, neither the powers of God. For when they shall arise from the dead, they neither marry, nor are given in marriage, but are as angels which are in heaven. The above Bible portion in Mark 12, 18 to 25. Yahweh Azopota, whom people erroneously call Jesus, did not condemn or fault the pattern of marriage whereby a brother inherits the late brother's wife. As such, it is baseless for people in this generation to condemn such marriage. It is also clear that such marriage is only common among the Igbos, not those who call themselves Israel, Jews, or Jerusalem. Likewise, it is a law from Yahweh, with serious consequences for any man to deny the late brother's woman such marriage and duty as has been shown in the Bible portion above. This means that it is a necessity. Unfortunately, the adversary, the devil, used European through Christianity to abolish this law from Yahweh, referring to this most essential law as Old Testament. In 2 Samuel 12, 7 to 8, and Nathan said to David, Thou art the man. Thus says the Lord God of Israel, I anointed thee king over Israel, and I delivered thee out of the hand of Saul, And I gave thee thy master's house and thy master's wives into thy bosom, and gave thee the house of Israel and of Judah. And if that had been too little, I would have moreover have given unto thee such and such things. Based on the Bible portion above, the question put forward to people on earth is, if Yahweh did not condemn or fault a man for marrying the late brother's wife, and as in the case of David, mighty Yahweh even gave to David his master's wives, being the late Saul's wives, why then do people condemn and view such marriage as evil in this generation? The answer is due to European culture and Christian doctrines. Many people fear what people would say and thus view such marriage as evil.